Hi, welcome to all to my channel Programming with RS. Today I want to give a message to all my viewers and subscribers. So there is a pathetic situation is happening in coronavirus disease 2019. So I want to share my views and what are the precautions and preventions you need to take on this coronavirus. Don't underestimate the coronavirus, as the Italy people have made. Due to that, they are losing lives, many lives. So today I want to give a message like how you can protect yourself from corona. See, first the thing is know how it spreads, very important. Like many of us will we don't keep an eye on this. The reason is, if anybody is making cough, or uh, if any person makes sneezing, nobody will take care. The simple thing will be the serious one. Now there is no vaccine at all to prevent the coronavirus, that is 2019. The best way to prevent illness is to avoid the exposed to this virus. So if the virus comes, that you should not expose. The virus is thought to spread mainly from person to person, not see, don't go for any like misguiding from others, like it won't spread through air or water. The main thing is person to person. It's very almost like if the person touches the hand, the same thing if the person is touching the objects, with the objects the other person will get the virus attack. Between, so whenever if you are contacting any other person, you should maintain 6 feet distance. Please keep in mind. So the droplets of repository produced when the infected person cough or sneezes, these two are the things. Whenever he sneezes, coughs, this is a matter. So you won't think like these droplets can land in the mouth or noses of the people who are nearby, or possibly inhaled into the lungs. Suppose if anybody sneezes or coughs, if you are near to that person, then there is a chance of getting these droplets into your lungs. That's like you should prevent. This is how the corona will spreads. So how you can protect yourself? The clean your hands often. So be regularly clean your hands. Wash your hands often with a soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Don't like it is not a normal washing of the hands. Like you should maintain like you should have a very thoroughly cleaning about your hands. See, when you have to do this, after having the contact with public, also if you have been in a public place for some time, after blowing your nose or coughing or sneezing, suppose if you have a cough or sneeze, then see if the soap or water is not available. So mostly you won't have this in many areas. So what is the alternative? That use a sanitizer which contains at least 60% alcohol. So it's not, so even all the sanitizers won't work. So now even the scams are going on the sanitizers. They are making the money with the fraud sanitizers. So it should be 60% alcohol, please keep in mind. And cover all the surfaces of your hands and rub them together until you feel they feel dry. So even if you use the sanitizer, you should cover it to all your hands and you should rub them properly. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. These three are very important with unwashed hands. So even if you wash your hands, maintain a separate cloth and clean them. It's very important. These three are very important. So eyes, nose and mouth. If you restrict for 15 to 30 days, then you are the winner. See, the next is the close contact. You should not have a close contact with anybody and avoid close contact with people who are in the sick. If they are suffering from the sick, you won't make any contact with them. Put a distance yourself with the other persons if COVID-19 is spreading in your community. Suppose if COVID-19 is spreading far more faster in your area, you must and should maintain a distance. If you maintain the distance, it won't come to you, right? So next you have take the steps to protect others. So if you are having and how you can protect from it. So whenever you have this coronavirus, don't be don't get tense. So nothing will happen. So even the records are there, only 10% of the people who suffers from corona was dead. You should be brave, nothing will happen. So we are the Indians, we have the immunity power with us. Let's keep in mind. Cover your mouth and nose with the tissues when you cough or sneeze. Even if you don't have, maintain this one. Throw used tissues in the trash. So after throwing that, immediately wash your hands with the soap for at least 20 seconds. If the soap and water is if you must and should use the sanitizer, right? So wear a face mask if you are sick. Until unless if you are sick, it's not mandatory. If you are sick, you should you should not make a you should not have a sharing room or vehicle. If you are in the same room, definitely the other person will get. So you should not be in a single room. So even if you are having in mind that, please quarantine yourself with the available medical operations. So if you are not sick, there is no need to wear a face mask unless you are caring for someone who are sick. So if you are having it is not mandatory to wear a face mask. So what are the requirements? You clean and disinfect. It's very important. The surfaces, these surfaces, very important. Tables, doorknobs, light switches, countertops, handles, desks, phones, mobile phones especially, keyboards, toilets, faucets and sinks. These are the main areas where the corona spreads. Please clean them thoroughly daily and do not touch these surfaces until you confirm that it's not with if you have cleaned them well, then only touch it. So if your surface is dirty, clean them. Use detergent or soap water prior to the disinfection, right? So this is what the precautions. So tomorrow, that is on 22nd, the Janata curfew, please participate from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. So why this initiation is taken by Narendra Modi? The reason is to remove that corona from our India. So the state governments and our nations like NSS, NCC, which are like all are encouraging the citizens to follow the Janata curfew. So please stay inside your home, don't come out. So at least if you like please inform to all. If you are anybody not aware about this, please spread this word. जय हिंद, भगाओ कोरोना को हमारे इंडिया से. जय हिंद.